to them from the...
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd. Etua invited me.
Talk of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away! But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks, or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I really must speak more with Etua's father about the resistance.
Later, Mayauntu. He is our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you.
There is no honor in
They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here.
I try so hard.
Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty. For us. Speaking of which...
Stays longer this time.
People need a little nudge sometimes. A little intervention for their own good. Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with the Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Arane is taste.
Relun is a pretty
Go away.
one.
Can you not
But
see I'm
he is the
busy?
very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarantu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sternbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track?
I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Houndu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to...
Come to better yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
Sotlek, I made it to the Arana hut. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt?
Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarenbu, and Kanan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Have you seen Vo'an? Do you know what Vo'an is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Vo'an offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
Their paths have changed, and they're
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things
It is the
worse.
Sky People who are driving them from their home.
Everything is being thrown out of balance. I am not sure.
Did you gather more freshness?
Have a look then. Eat. Go on now. This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
There is no honor in fleeing this fight.
What is it you need? Take good care of your bow.
We do not need outsiders meddling.
Home tree aches. It cannot hold so many kinglor in the nest.
Eowa will open their flowers again. They will nest in other places.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved.
This is
I
too
just hope
much.
Nafika agrees.
Asahi would be devastated by Etua's disobedience.
Do you have no other clothes? The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.